Hey guys, Purely Awesome Cube here, and today I'll be comparing the GuoGuan YueXiao with the Cong's design MeiYing. So you can buy both of these cubes at thecubicle.us for $16, which is the standard price for all MeiYing 3x3s. Pretty much all. And I'd also like to clear up some confusion about the brands. So this is from GuoGuan and this is from Cong's design. And those are both like sub-brands of MeiYing, kind of branches of MeiYing. And they technically are still MeiYing. So I just want to clear up any confusion about that. So now for the comparison. Like I said, both these cubes are $16. The sticker shades are exactly the same, although it might be a little hard to tell because this is a black cube and this is a white cube. But they're the standard good quality MeiYing shades, which I really like. So as far as that goes, both of these cubes are really great. The size of these cubes, both of these are 56 millimeters instead of the 57. 56 is really becoming the standard now, and I do enjoy that because I do like kind of smaller cubes. So now for the corner cutting, the GuoGuan YueXiao can corner cut 45 degrees, no problem, and way over that also with no problem. Reverse cutting is about 1 cubey, even a little over that with minimal effort. The corner cutting on this cube is great. It's one of the best. And even more impressive, it was pretty much like this out of the box. So this cube has great corner cutting. Because of that, it's very fluid. The squared off corners, as you can see here, some might think it would catch on the center, as it does sometimes in the MeiYing. But I found during solves that doesn't really happen. At least not as much as it does on the MeiYing, which I really enjoy. The MeiYing's corner cutting is 45 degrees, and it can do over, but does take a little bit more effort than on the YueXiao. And reverse is maybe a little bit easier at 1 cubey, but if you try and go over that, it's a lot harder. So the corner cutting on these cubes is kind of equal, but I'd say the GuoGuan really has better corner cutting. And as far as the fluidity goes, the MeiYing, I feel, just has a little bit more catches, like with the corner and the center, during solves than the YueXiao does. And that is one of the major differences that, for me, has set these cubes apart. Just the amount of catches on the MeiYing compared to on the YueXiao. So as far as corner cutting goes and fluidity, the YueXiao is more fluid, although it's not a huge difference. So now for like design flaws and stuff like that. Corner twisting is non-existent on both of these puzzles because of the squared off corners. I found it can happen a little more on the MeiYing, but that might just seem like it to me because I've had the MeiYing a lot longer and experienced a lot more corner twists on it. But really, corner twists are very rare on both of these puzzles. So that's really not something you should have to worry about. As far as popping, neither of these cubes pop, actually. It's really nice to have cubes that you can rely on. So these cubes don't pop. They don't corner twist. So as far as that goes, both these cubes do great. Now for the turning, this is another big difference between these cubes. And I'm saying that because these cubes are very similar. They even look almost exactly alike. So, as far as the turning goes, the GuoGuan YueXiao is fairly fast, but still controllable. It's very smooth and kind of glides along. And to me, it has kind of a little bit of a hollow feeling. I'm not sure if that's just me. And I don't really know how to describe it. That's the best word I can come up with. It just kind of feels hollow. And the pieces, here, if I can show you a corner, the pieces aren't as, like, carved out as on the MeiYing. I don't think you could see that, but on the corner there, if you can see it there, it's kind of like an indent there to make it like a little better with corner cutting and to feel a little more airy. So I do enjoy that on the YueXiao. Now I'm not going to be able to get the piece back in, but as far as the MeiYing, it's a little heavier as far as the turning goes. It's not as easy as on the YueXiao, and it's also very airy and a tiny bit crunchy at times. But overall, these cubes do feel very similar. The MeiYing is also fast but controllable, and it's very smooth. But I'd say the GuoGuan is a little easier to turn. And if you've seen my review on it, I mentioned that can be sometimes a problem because I can turn it accidentally. That's not a huge issue. So the consensus for this review, these cubes are very similar. The GuoGuan is maybe a little faster, feels a little more hollow, and is slightly more fluid. The MeiYing is a little heavier, tad bit slower, and it has a little more catches. So, my opinion on these cubes, I feel that the GuoGuan YueXiao is like a slightly improved version of the MeiYing. So that is why my main has gone from the MeiYing to the GuoGuan YueXiao. So, yeah, in my opinion, the GuoGuan YueXiao is better, but it's very close. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please like whichever comment contains the comparison you'd like to see next. I'll have some suggestions in the comment section below. So, thanks for watching. Bye.